add. We could continue to add methods to this to add more selections. Okay, moving on. So now 1, 2, 3, 4. Siblings. Okay, so we want to find, let's say that this is some sort of selection. We'll say paragraphs. So it's paragraphs, but they have to have, they're going to have a sibling that has a button, and its ID must be this button. And we want the first one with this ID. It actually makes more sense if this is a class. Because if this is on ID, why are there multiple ones that we have to select among siblings? Okay? Alright, moving on. Now, in the previous lesson, we did adding different selection statements like this. We just added a comma. Okay? Not efficient. We could instead use this method called add. We could continue to add methods to this to add more selections. Okay, moving on. So not is, we used it as a filter before. We're basically saying the spans cannot have these characteristics. It's not allowed. They're not allowed to have a parent. They're not allowed to have more than 5 parents, and it can't be the third span. It can't be. It's not allowed. Or the 4th span, maybe, because index starts at 0, and this would be 4. Okay? All right. Now we want to look at filter. And basically they're saying it has to match these characteristics. We used some regex in this case. So this caret symbol means that must begin with something. Okay, well, begin with what? Okay, it begins with D, which is digit. The / here allows for a character like this. It indicates that we're using a functional character. And in this case, the function of this character is to denote that it is a digit. And plus is to say that there's going to be multiple digits. You're allowed to. Okay? And that means over. Okay, so now we want to start slicing and dicing. So we're looking at these selection statements. We only want the 5th and 7th because we're using array index selection. So it's starting from 0. Wait a minute. Does that make sense? We're getting the 5th. No. Are we getting the 5th? Okay. So let's say that let me just, 0 is there. No, so we're getting the 7th and the 9th. We're getting the 7th and the 9th if that is array selection. Okay. Alright. 7th and the 9th. Elements of a particular selection. So that's what it would be. Okay. Now if we just say 6th, then we're saying everything after the 7th is mine. Now we're saying that we only want spans that within them contain a paragraph that has the value of introduction. Isn't that nice? It can be anywhere, as deep as it wants, within the span. So there could be a lot of different elements nested within each other. But so long as there is a paragraph there, then yes, we want to do that. Okay. Okay, moving on. So we want to go ahead and look at mapping. So we are making a map. We want to get information out of a map. Okay? We get information out of a map. What are we getting in this case? We're getting the class of the span. And we're going to put it into this variable called DOM_info. And then we can even put it into an array so it's easy to access. Otherwise, you'd print this and it would just be a bunch of HTML, which it's not hard to turn into an array by doing toArray method. Okay, moving on. We want to go ahead and do each. So I think of this as a getter and a setter. So we are, in this case, setting the alt text for all of the dog catching elements. And we're using some of the attributes of the dog catching element already via this, which is pretty cool. And then this is a Boolean. It is a Boolean, Boolean method. So this will return true if there is an element with the blog class. Will return false if it does not. Now, let's look at the last one. This one is pretty cool. So, I can just cover this very shortly here. So, basically, we are looking for list items only within unordered lists. Okay? So, let me put this over here. Well, no, whatever. No, yeah, let me do it. Okay, stop. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, now you don't see the thing. Okay, I better put it over here. Okay. Unless I change this. Okay, so this is pretty cool. You're looking for list items within unordered lists. Okay, so you only want to get those list items that has the attribute of cost. Okay, let's say you don't really want the users to see the cost of the product yet because you're not sure that they're going to pay the price. You're not sure that they're going to do it. So you say .hide. Okay. Then you're like, well, I want to make the other ones have a different class because I think that those ones should really pop now on this page. So you say end. So this ends this filter. It ends that filter. So you go back and now you're selecting the ULs. You're selecting the LIs within the ULs. The ones that are and you could say even .not cost. And then you'd apply only the class of WoW to those LIs that do not have the attributive cost. So that's pretty cool. Okay, well that is actually everything for this lesson. I hope you enjoyed, and I sure did enjoy teaching this section of stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye for now.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this video on collections and various methods in this lesson. In the next lesson will be about attributes, data, and properties within jQuery. Hopefully you enjoyed this lesson, and I will see you next time. Thanks.